Welcome back. Thanks for hanging with us during the break. Again, my name is Danielle Greshock. I am the Worldwide Partner SA Director for ISVs, and I'm joined here with Marie.
Hey everyone, I'm Marie Carlton. I'm excited because we are here to wrap up and we have some exciting stuff to talk about. And we have Viktor and Chris here with us to learn a little bit more about how to engage with our GenAI partners. So I'll have Viktor jump in and tell us a little bit about himself.
Thanks Marie and Danielle. Good to see you here in re:Invent. This is my fourth re:Invent, and today I'm very excited to be talking about the GenAI Competency Partners. I'm the tech leader for this program. It's a worldwide program, and happy to see a lot of partners here with huge presence, lots of motions for them with customers, and of course, talking about all the innovations that they are bringing with us in GenAI.
Yeah, and Chris, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, thank you. Chris Daly. This is my first re:Invent with AWS.
Wow,
I've attended before.
we get to celebrate your first one here.
This is quite a ride. And I work alongside Viktor. I'm the business owner of the Generative AI Competency. So
Awesome.
To Viktor's point, we are here helping to represent a lot of the great work our partners do in the generative AI space. It's so fun to connect with them in person here. I'm just building great connections for 2025.
Awesome. Yeah, and I did want to quickly say, I forgot to say this when I was introducing myself, we do have a chat. So we'd love to hear about your favorite moments from the stream. If you're joining us and you're also here at re:Invent, we'd love to hear some of your favorite moments from re:Invent thus far. So please use the chat. And then if you have any questions, we're happy to answer those as well. So definitely don't hesitate to chat with us. But yeah, so let's jump in, and this can be a question for both of you. So if for folks listening, what is the generative AI competency? I think we can guess, but tell us a little bit about it and why partners join and what type of partners join, et cetera.
Sure. I'll start and give it to you, Viktor. In a nutshell, it is a customer-facing program for AWS customers to find generative AI specialists from our partner community. A lot of partners are in our APN, our AWS Partner Network, and we've just heard so much from customers that they need a little help navigating to those specialized partners. So we have a program that sort of technically validates the solutions that they're bringing to customers. We make sure that there's some commercial success there. The partners in great standing.
Customers, right?
Mm-hmm. And we just make it super easy for them to find those partners. So we've got a website devoted to all of the different solutions that our partners bring to our customers, and we help organize it and just make it as easy as possible for customers to come find those partners.
Yes, I sometimes summarize the competency in three phrases. Experience, because they know how to do all these projects delivery. Expertise, they have a deep level of knowledge about our technologies. And success. They are bringing success to the customers. The customers, sometimes they are looking for these three variables, and it takes longer to evaluate and to validate the partners that are doing this as a provider.
Yeah, and one of those hurdles, of course, is getting that from conception to production. So I'm assuming that's where these partners have really shown that success, right?
Absolutely, yes. They've built solutions, and they've delivered projects that are already running on I say 200% on top of AWS, of course.
Okay, 200%.
And in addition to this, the important part is that they know how to operationalize generative AI.
Yeah, awesome.
So I'd love, and this is just because I know this, but I'd love for you to take us one level deeper, because the generative AI competency is not just a monolith. There's some deeper dives that we do with our partners there. So what are those specific categories, and how can partners get involved there?
Yes. You want to take that, Chris?
Oh, sure. Well, so a couple different partner types are a part of the competency. So we have ISVs, or software vendors, and system integrators, professional services, consulting partners. So on the software side, we try to model the categories as much as we can off of the generative AI stack that we hear a lot about. Matt Garman talks about, Swami will talk more about tomorrow. So we've got the three levels of the generative AI stack. So got data and infrastructure partners at the bottom layer. In the middle layer, we've got our foundation model providers, Anthropic, Cohere, Stability, Mistral, foundation model operation partners. And then at the top level, partners that are integrating Amazon Bedrock, Amazon Q, SageMaker into their application, and there's a generative AI applications. And then on the consulting side, we expect those partners to sort of just be able to deliver generative AI applications, soup to nuts, to customers.
Yes, basically these partners know how to deliver end-to-end solutions already, and projects that they range from model selection, maybe assessing also the level of maturity of the customer, to see what is needed to collect the requirements and say this is an advanced partner, or maybe this partner it's already starting. They don't know exactly where to start, and the partner helps the customer on this journey till the end of setting up the model or the best technology that we have, because we are not talking at this moment only about models. We have Amazon Q, of course.
Right.
We have SageMaker, Bedrock, platforms that exist there for training and serving the models. And at the bottom, of course, the infrastructure that is needed to support all of these processes. But also, post-launch, it's how we continue these models learning more about the behaviors that are identified. Maybe there are frictions, there are maybe some misunderstandings that need to be corrected. So that's part of that operationalized into production that partners are doing already with our customers.
And then the other thing, you heard Matt Garman talk about it today during the keynote. 2023, 2024, definitely the year of generative AI, right? We've seen, I think, a lot of proof of concepts come to light. We've seen the power that these services can provide to customers, the innovation. And as these POCs, proof of concepts, move into production, now we've got a whole other host of partners that are needed to work with customers to get their data organized, migrate their data over into AWS to unlock and tap into this generative AI services. Security is a big component now as we productionize these workloads. So securing them, making sure that everything is just ready and safe for the customer for use. So.
Yeah, and you kind of led to the next question that I had. So obviously you two lead our generative AI competency, or kind of build that structure, but it's for our customers, right? We use our partners, we say they're the best of the best, but it's for our customers. So has there been any examples that you're able to share about a partner, our generative AI or competency partners that have really helped some of our customers deliver or build what they're looking to build?
Anything coming to mind to you?
The first one, and I had the opportunity to work with this partner, is Keyland. For example, with Keyland, I had the opportunity to deliver a webinar with them in conjunction with one of their customers, Brainbox. And the customer was not only talking about the challenges that they got for solving a problem that they had with intelligent building and IoT that they were doing at that time. They were also highlighting the experience and all the expertise that they got from Keyland. It's one of the examples. The partner is still working with this customer. It wasn't just a one-time or one-shot project. They continue the relationship, which is really important. Ruba mentions all the time that these opportunities and projects are the result of building a long-term relationship with the customers. And this is one of the best examples that I can share with you.
Yeah, no, that's a great one.
Yeah, and then we've got amazing foundation model providers in our competency. Like I mentioned, Anthropic, Mistral, Stability, and their models are so powerful and so unique, and have a range of capabilities. But then we also have the building block ISV, software providers like your vector databases, Weaviate or Pinecone, Zilliz, for example, that you need to really power these generative AI applications. And then for me, I love the example. There's a company known as Bria AI, and they do a lot in the media and entertainment space and advertising. And their solution helps marketers essentially in any region of the world produce advertisements without like going on a photo shoot into the Swiss Alps, for example. Like they can just use from synthetic data and create this sort of beautiful image in the Swiss Alps with, say, like a Jeep, in the foreground. And so it's bringing down costs. It's just the level of creativity I've seen behind some of these ads are super cool.
Yeah, cool. I actually, I heard of I won't name the customer, but I heard of someone recently using all of their past ads using generative AI, and then it produced their ad that we're seeing on TV today, which is awesome.
Yep.
The time savings, the cost savings, all of those pieces, and really it elevates that creativity of what we can do.
And very important with this partner in a responsible way, because all the content that this partner generates, it's helping the customers to trust that they are in any copyright infringement. So everything is under control in that aspect of responsible AI and compliance.
Yeah.
And at the same time, the partner is organizing a monetization program for content providers. For example, let's say that you created a piece of art that is used to train their models.
Right.
If the content that they generated is related to your piece of art, you get some monetization.
They track it back to the original source, so they're creating this monetization source for creators and making it and providing incentives to provide that data and the art, for this example, to train those models and have those outputs.
Cool. That's amazing. Yeah.
And we can talk about this all day, but what else?
Well, I was gonna say.
No, well, I want us to talk about our highlights from reInvent, but before we do that, I just wanted to make sure that you two got to share everything with our audience here and with our partners and customers watching, what they should know about the GenAI competency and all those things, and make sure we didn't miss anything there.
Yeah, for like I said, we're really trying to make it accessible for our customers to find these partners. So if you go to the Generative AI website on AWS, where you're browsing our products, our customers, our references, you'll now see a Partners tab. You go to that site, and it unlocks all of the different offerings from our partners. It's categorized, so you can go click in, see some examples there. A lot of our partners as well are offering their generative AI solutions on AWS Marketplace now. So it's making it super easy to deploy, or if it's a consulting partner, get in touch with them, do a model evaluation, some POC production as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Also, the partners are helping the customers commonly with zero cost to start assessing what they need for generative AI. It's like a workshop, could be, or discovery sessions where the partner works with the customer from a working backwards perspective that we usually use in Amazon to start doing that onboarding on the journey of generative AI. So if you are starting, or if you are just trying to assess at what level you are in generative AI, you can reach out to these partners to start working and discovering more on what you can do to unleash generative AI.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That's amazing.
Thank you.
So the fun part, this is your first reInvent.
Yeah.
My guess is Danielle has the longest visits to reInvent. So I think we need to go down the line and share. I mean, it's only...
I don't know how many reInvents I've been to. I think it's like 8, maybe.
Okay.
7.
I think I'm 6 or 7.
Okay.
Yeah. So you definitely
we're maybe about the same.
But I want to hear, it's only Tuesday, right?
Yeah, it's only Tuesday.
There's so much to come.
Yeah.
But what has been your favorite things thus far, and maybe the thing you're looking most forward to in the rest of the week?
For sure. Definitely looking forward tomorrow to Ruba Borno's keynote. So learning more about what's happening in the partner world. There's some really exciting announcements there. Of course, Swami will give us the latest, right? I think Matt Garman touched on a little bit of the generative AI roadmap and what's coming, but Swami will be there. And then just going around this expo floor, there's such amazing energy. The interactivity with the booths now, there's so much creativity here. And I gotta say, I love that Datadog slide.
You might have just stole Victor's favorite thing.
I don't know what you're talking about, actually. Let me see it. Let me see it.
One.
I don't know if you can see it too closely.
You can see it closely.
There you go.
Zooming in. Love it.
Why not?
Pure joy.
Oh, the slide, like the actual slide down the steps. Right. Oh,
entering into the
I've
expo.
seen that, yeah. I am not, I am too old to do that, because I won't get up.
I've tried it. Something that I can also suggest, and I enjoy each time that I come here to reInvent, is to walk the
expo.
The expo.
Yeah.
To walk it, to meet with the partners, to ask them for their solutions, to share also what you are doing at some point, because they can understand how they can help you and how you can get also or benchmark what you are doing at this moment versus what these partners are doing in the industry.
And you can get some swag maybe too.
Absolutely. Yeah,
Maybe,
by the way,
yeah.
that may be socks or maybe
Yeah,
any
t-shirt.
other.
All right, how about you?
Absolutely.
Yeah, so, oh my gosh, I love reInvent. I mean, I wouldn't be managing the team that I manage if I didn't plug AWS Game Day. So
Yeah, that
we've
was super
had
fun.
2 game days thus far. Lots of people showed up. We also had an NFL game day yesterday, and there's more coming. There is a generative AI game day with Datadog on Thursday. So if you're here watching 1 to 5, Mandalay Bay, that should be really fun and exciting. I would have to say, and I know I'm going to get a reaction for this, this is one of my highlights.
Yeah,
Getting to host with Danielle.
Super cool.
Really fun and being able to do that. But yeah, I +1 on what I'm looking forward to the rest of the week is obviously meeting with partners, going around the expo hall, and really just, what we get to launch. This is the best part. It's like our Super Bowl. We get to talk about all the exciting things coming. But
yeah, I mean, look, hosting GenAI Live with Marie has also been one of my highlights. I also would say, just in the keynote this morning, of course, we've been talking a lot about generative AI, but I think we heard a little bit about kind of some of the innovation we're doing again in data centers with sustainability, and that for me also is look, that's our kind of our bread and butter where we've always had the leg up, and I think continuing to innovate in our hardware, in the way we manage data centers, to bring this technology to bear, that I am super excited about. So, and of course, more to come with Swami's keynote and whatnot. So really looking forward to hearing that. And then I think, of course, the replay party with Weezer. I'm looking forward to that.
Oh yeah.
I mean, how Weezer, this is so amazing. It's always been a DJ.
That. Oh
Yeah.
my
Do you not hear this?
They know their crowd. They know their crowd. Yeah.
So looking forward to that. And Werner's keynote too always has a lot of really good stuff, and a good T-shirt to show his band preferences, right? Or his DJ preferences.
Yeah, no, and I was going to say, I think we all talked, we love partners, obviously we work in the partner network, but I think, Matt said yesterday in his keynote that our partners are our co-innovators. And,
totally.
And I think that that's just such a theme of reInvent this week and for years, right? We need our partners to reach every single customer and meet them where they're at. And that goes back to the generative AI competency is how are we going to reach every single customer that we have that needs our help.
And Marie and I got the opportunity to talk to 4 really amazing partners with Mission Cloud, with Elastic, with Pinecone, and with MongoDB, who are doing amazing things in this space. And of course, we had the other hosts earlier today talking, about a lot of different great partner solutions. So really fun. Discussion.
So if you did not get enough of this today, we also have, it's not just GenAI Live, there's other shows as well.
Oh, yes.
So every other Tuesday, though, for GenAI Live from 8 to 9 a.m. Pacific here on the AWS YouTube channel in 2025. So enjoy your holidays, come back in 2025, and you'll get to hear from more partners, more folks internally, and just hear what we're doing in the partner network for generative AI and how we're meeting our customers where we're at and how we're really just helping our partners and having our partners help us get to where we need to go. But thank you all so much for joining us. Thank you all here for joining us. This was extremely fun, and I'm excited for the rest of the week. And we hope that you enjoyed it as well. And we will see you next time. Take care.
Thanks.